My dear friends at St. Andrews, this update is to keep you posted as to what's happening with regards to the church repairs, and this is in particular with our trip to the Sequeira Brothers at Vasai. Carl and myself took a trip to Vasai to the Sequeira Brothers to get an understanding as to the state of the side altars that we had sent to them for repairs and restoration. It was a long trip, and we took with us the statue of St. Andrews, which is in the front of the church. So we've taken that St. Andrews statue down, we loaded it into the vehicle, we took it with us so that the Sequeira Brothers could repair it, they could paint it and make sure that it's ready for the church inauguration. With regards to the altars, there is good news and bad news. The bad news is that it has had extensive termite damage. Bits of the pillars of that old altar were eaten from the rear end, and so there is a gaping hole at the back of it. The good news is that we managed to arrest it in time, and most of the altar, in fact nearly 90% of it, is in a position where we can restore it. There's few places that we would have to add new pieces of wood to renew and invigorate it and strengthen it so that it would be perfect when it's ready. The idea is to get the altars all done, repaired, restored, painted and brought to St. Andrews within the first 10 days of October, fix them into place, and by the end of October have both the side altars in perfect condition, and then we take on the repairs of the main altar, which is the place where St. Andrews has that position of pride. While we were there at Vasai, at the Sequeira Brothers, we chanced our eyes upon the beautiful carved Stations of the Cross, and we thought that this would fit ideally in our church, and we have ordered the same for St. Andrew's Church. It's about 5 lakhs in terms of its costing plus taxes, but I think it's something that would add to the aesthetic beauty of St. Andrew's Church. So that's just the update as to what's happening. If all goes well, all things in place, with God's grace, we should be ready for our target in November, the Feast of St. Andrews. But as of now, everything is seemingly fitting into place. So keep us in prayer. Thank you for all the support and cooperation that you're giving us, and we'll keep updating you on a regular basis. God bless.